We went from zero to more than £300,000 in few months. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how we did it. I'm not bluffing, these are real results, and I have the proof. But here's the thing, sales numbers are not enough because they don't tell you the full story. What if we have spent more on ads and ended up with zero profit, or even worse, we lost money? This wouldn't be a story worth sharing, right? So in this video, I will break down our monthly numbers, how much sales we've made, how much money we've spent on ads, and how much profits we kept. I've even prepared the summary table to show you our numbers and show you the progress we've made month after month. We will be referring a lot to the summary table through this video. And by the end of this video, I will give you a free checklist that you can use in order to apply the same strategy to your own business. But for now, let's start from the beginning. How we made this happen in the first place. I will break down the full strategy step by step so you can learn from it. And remember, everything I'm going to say in here is backed up with real numbers, with real results. Stick around because I'm going to show you exactly how we scaled, what tools we've used, and how we stayed profitable. The first thing that we've worked on was the website and the conversion strategy. We've built our website on Shopify, and since we are selling a product that promises a specific result, we knew that the only way to convert people, especially early on, was to convince them that our product delivers. And that's really tough when you are just starting out with zero reviews. So before we run any single ad, we needed to solve this big challenge. How do you build the trust with zero proof? And just so you know, we succeeded in this to the point we were able to reach a conversion rate as high as 6.8%, and I'm going to show you exactly how we did it. First, we added social proof. We explained how our product works and why it works for our potential customers. This included written content, graphs, and data-backed results. And for sure, zero vague promises. Our promises were super clear and straight to the point. Second, and this is the most important thing in my opinion, we manually collected video reviews. We got few people to test the product and record reviews. Nothing fancy, just believable, authentic reviews. Third, the founders stepped up. They showed their faces in front of the camera and they talked about the product and the results it promises, which built trust instantly. Once the website was ready, we moved to the next step, and it is running paid ads. And we run ads on Google and on Facebook. In a few seconds, I will be discussing budget and how we divided the budget at the beginning between these two channels. But let's start first talking about the type of campaigns we've run. On Facebook, we've only run sales campaigns from day one. Not traffic, nothing else, just sales campaigns. And we tested all types of formats. We did video ads, simple video ads, images, UGC, carousels, everything. And since we were just starting out and we didn't have a lot of content, we doubled down on images and simple explainer videos that we made on Canva. And for sure, we did a lot of founder stories because these were accessible and we were easily able to produce them. Now on Google, we've run search campaigns based on very specific targeted keywords. At the start, we spent on Google more than what we spent on Facebook, because we wanted to get cheap conversions and collect reviews while keeping costs low. Since we had a very limited budget, we needed to be very smart about it. Later in this video, I will show you the month where our budget allocation changed and we started spending more on Facebook and why we did this. These first very controlled campaigns were super important because they helped us to get the first conversions and to prove that our product actually works. And this is something super essential before you start scaling. Few months down the road, you will notice a clear shift. And this is the beginning of the scaling phase. Our ad spend switched, and now we were spending around 80% of our budget on Facebook and Instagram ads. The creatives were ready, reviews were coming in, and Facebook was driving results at a very acceptable cost of acquisition. So we started scaling our campaigns. In parallel, we launched branded campaigns on Google because we knew that so many people will be seeing our ads on Facebook and Instagram and they might go to Google and search for our brand name. So we wanted to make sure that they will find us there. Google became our retargeting and support channel, where Facebook carried all the growth. And you can see this clearly reflected on the summary table. Now let's talk a little bit about business momentum and realism. As you can see from our profit monthly breakdown, the business was growing steadily month after month. But also you will notice some months of stagnation. That's what is going to happen, and that's the real stuff. That's what's going to happen when you are building a business. It's not always up and in the right direction. There would be slow months, adjustments, and learning curves. And you should accept this. Most probably at this point you are wondering, why did this work? Why you were able to scale that easily, that quickly? Well, let's break down this in 2 points. First, and this is the most important thing, we have a strong product that delivers results. This is not just a product that people would buy and forget about. It's a product that delivers real results, so it drives repetitive sales and loyalty. Second, our product solves a very specific problem and it solves it very well. People are willing to spend money when the outcome is clear. And this is what our product provides. Third, we proved it with visual evidence. We didn't rely on text or vague claims. No, we used before and after videos. We used testimonials and founders' stories. If your ad promises hair growth and actually shows the transformation, it's very hard for anyone who has a hair problem to scroll past your ad. And this is exactly why our ad works. Fourth, it's a repeat use product. So the same customer will buy it again and again. And since it's a very good product, we were able to create a subscription model that brings us consistent revenue. Fifth, we use email marketing to retain our customers. Our email campaigns helped us to retain the customers and get them back to our store again. This increased the long-term value of a customer and allowed us to be more flexible with our cost of acquisition. And you can see the results of all of these efforts in the cohort analysis report. And you can also see it in our retention rate. 6. We never forgot about the importance of increasing our average order value. And for this, we tried different strategies. We played around with shipping rates. We offered bundles and we offered buy one, get the second with a percentage and so on until we found the best offer that helped us to increase our average order value. 7th, and this is super important, we made it our priority to collect reviews, written reviews and video reviews. For written and image reviews, we use stamp.io to send request reviews for all of our customers, and this helped us to collect a lot of good ratings. Now, collecting video reviews is always more challenging, and in here we focus on our most loyal customers. We contacted them personally and asked for reviews. And we were able to collect a lot of authentic UGC content for our ads, and this helped us a lot. This is how real growth happens, and this is how it looks like. There are heights, there are plateaus, but the foundation stays solid, and the numbers back it up. It's not luck, it's not a one-hit wonder, it's not rocket science. It's a strong product with a clear marketing strategy and the needed consistency and discipline to grow a business. And if you're building your business now, or maybe your business is struggling, remember I've created a checklist with everything that we have done that you can follow in order to grow your own business. Just comment below checklist and I will give you the link. Since you've already watched this video and apparently you are looking to grow your business and your sales, I highly recommend you to check out this video on my YouTube channel. In this video, I show you how you can create viral Facebook ads in minutes. It's a very important video. It will greatly help you and I'm sure you are going to enjoy it. So check it out now.